I'm making carrot cake. We have a bunch of carrots, so I will make some cake out of it. Yeah, come here. Sit. Ready?
Oh, very good, Bob.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, see? 比那买的还好。Serious， 比那个好吃。
来show一下。Homemade yogurt. 好吧。Enjoy, Mom. Thank you. Can't watch it too. Mom, nobody even watches my videos.
就是 life memory. Really good.
Yay! 够不够甜？
Perfect.
Here's the recipe that I'm using. It's a healthy carrot cake recipe. Whoa, there's so many carrots. This is going to be a very carroty carrot cake. Time to go into the oven.
他是喜欢，他是不重，脸上的挂。
我们 make 拌面。Ta-da! I'm gonna try this cake. 啊，边上没放油，一下子有点。
你把那个弄坏了吗？
没有没有，我用的这个刀应该没什么。
哎呀，也是
一样的。
No, what I supposed to do? Use the back of the knife?
parchment paper.
No, I put parchment paper on the
No,
bottom.
no, like wrap this in parchment paper and shit.
塑料纸的。
Oh, too late. I already. 我已经弄完了。No, I'm already done. I'm already done. If I flip this over, though, it should be.
啊，
明确
Aggressive slapping.
Oh yeah, see? Nice.
超级硬。
Oh my god, it's stuck. I forgot to put raisins. Oh, actually, it looks not bad.
Okay, 这能给狗狗吧？
这个。
你都？
哦，哎，不错。哦，有没有尝尝
OK。
I'm going to make some pasta salad with some of leftover stuff in our fridge. I'm currently boiling the pasta and potatoes. I'm going to cut up some vegetables. A half of a left sweet potato. I have to go really slowly because the camera wobbles every time our table's wobbly. Hot. This is spinach that my mom grew, as well as some cilantro that my mom grew. Okay, She's such a good farmer. She's a good gardener. And then here's all the pasta. Oh, hot. This bowl is not big enough. LOL. Okay, we will try. Look at this big bowl, mommy. No, it has to cool down though. 咋了？
把这个根儿弄掉。
Oh, it's fine.
根上有土。
No, 不是洗了吗？
没洗干净。
我洗了有一遍。ta da! Yeah! Dad, why would
没有。
看狗狗现在追了。
好早。
Daddy got a spinach and then threw it.
哦，是吧？可以吃吗？它那个 spinach。哎。
Okay, today for dinner, I'm going to make some jjigae. Alright, let's start cutting the vegetables. Garlic. What?
Send me that TikTok where they did the hair thing.
Look at my TikTok likes.
Where is it?
Oh, that was really funny, the southern one. Look at the southern one. Nope. Oh no, I cannot. Oh, it's not pretty. Sad. Okay. That's also not very pretty. Ta-da! Now all I have to do is add the water. Daddy's famous 排骨.
Eh?
It's cheese. Tell Okay.
Good, Gigi. Go, good, Gigi.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, gentle. Okay, to be a gentleman. 哎呦，你爸爸，啥呀？
我爸只在 enjoy 他自己的排骨呢。
哎呦，
这咋那么吃？
啊，好烫。Yeah, it is very good. 我喜欢那甜味儿。Good job, Dad.
看多了。是不是你的脚啥死了？
Perfect. don't shake the table, okay? Ah, oh my god, it's, oh no! Wow. Okay, I'm going to try to make this soup that I saw on the internet. That looks really cool. It's like a yin and yang. It's either gonna be a fail or it's gonna look really cool. So I have this green soup here, and then this one is a tofu egg one. So I'm gonna mix them. Okay. Oh god, okay, actually it's not bad, okay?
Oh, wow.
It's pretty cool, right?
You see this online?
Yeah, I saw this online.
Wow.
Isn't it cool, right?
Wow. We're doing B-roll, you said.
No B-roll. I don't want no B-roll. Okay, that looks kind of weird, but not bad, I guess. Yeah, it looks pretty cool, right? Ta-da! Ta-da! 看不错吧？好，吃米饭吃饭了。
呀，
剩饭，麻婆豆腐。
为什么呢？
妈妈在这，你吃了。
还蛮迷。
我做的一桌子菜。Okay, this is I tried to do like yin yang, but I kind of failed. But okay, so 这边是 spinach and 这边是豆腐 and 鸡蛋。Okay, so watch. Okay, watch.哦，洒了，看是不是很好看？
哦，像那个彩虹漩涡，哇
OK， 好，可以喝了。
哎呀，我们宝做的这正宗的，这叫保氏豆腐。
yeah， 我只用了1盒豆腐，maybe I should use more. Oh, it's really good, 这个汤。It's very tasty.